My name's Julie Harris and this is Douglas the Bichon. He's 7 years old and as you can see he needs a good brush. He's been out doing what he does well, which is sniffing and enjoying life. So what I'm going to show you is the pieces of equipment to groom through and maintain the coat like Douglas's. So all of your doodles, your cockapoos that have got this woolly type coat. So we're going to use our universal slicker brush and we're going to use our combination comb. We just need these two pieces of equipment. And I'm also going to use the No More Knots, my groomer recommends spray, which is a lovely detangle spray. So I just want to show you before I start that this comb is not coming through this coat. So we know that there's quite a few knots and a few tangles in there. So we're going to move his head away and just shield his eyes. We're just going to spray No More Knots on his coat. And I'm going to gently brush through. Now we're going to hear a little bit of also a scratching sound, which is where these pins are grabbing hold of the coat. So you'll be able to listen to that. So I'm going to keep his skin taut and you can hear that scratching sound. So all I'm doing is I'm brushing the No More Knots just through the coat. I'm just going to brush through just a few times until I don't hear that scratching anymore. So this is just gliding beautifully through, and then I'm going to take my comb, the wide side first, and I'm just going to take it through. Now you can see how easily on that patch, we're going to change it over to the finer one, that has just glided through. So I'm going to go to his leg, show you the same thing, and you can see he's got all little dreadlocks on here. So we're just going to use conditioning spray, and again you're going to hear the scratching sound of the brush grabbing hold of these little curls, and I'm just going to support his leg. So oh, it's a bit tuggy, but he's not worried because the spray is allowing the brush to just gently pass through. So I'm not scratching his skin. What's happening is the brush is just catching the curls and just separating them all up and taking out the little knots that are starting to form. You can see I'm just brushing and brushing until I don't hear that noise anymore. So that's gliding through. I'm now just going to take my comb and just glide it through the coat. Using a conditioning spray is really vital when you're brushing a coat like this, because you don't want to tug them too much, and it really does help loosen everything up. It just makes it far more pleasurable for you and the dog. So again, let's do a little bit here. We've got all the armpit areas that get very tangly through friction. Just a spray there. And don't be scared of that noise. You can see, if you come in nice and close, that I'm not scratching the skin. And the spray is allowing the brush to pass through and take out all those horrible little knots. You can still hear, so hear that scratching sound. His skin's not pink at all. And now we can just comb that through. And you're just going to work round your dog, just doing little sections at a time. If your dog doesn't enjoy the grooming process too much, then just split them up into 7 parts. 4 legs, a body, a head and a tail, and that's your 7 days of the week. And in a week, the whole of Douglas would be groomed. We'll do a bit of his back leg here. And these bath mats are great for giving the dog stability so they don't feel like they're going to slip on the table. So again, spray. And again, you're going to hear that scratching sound. Stand up, darling. Good boy. So I'm just supporting his leg, just holding him a little bit under his bottom. And this is the equipment that your groomer is going to recommend that you use. You just want to gently brush You can hear that sound, so we're just going to gently just keep brushing it. With the help of the No More Knot spray, that sound's going to disappear. Starting to disappear now. And we're going to check through with our comb. And that's how we're going to groom Douglas all over. With just these two pieces of equipment, our universal slicker, our comb, and our No More Knot spray.